Hey loves, so it's your girl Vu here. Thank you for tuning into my very first YouTube tutorial. If you want to see how I achieve this smoky eye red lip glam, stay tuned. Okay guys, so you see me going in here with my e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer. And I'm just going to press that into my skin to make sure our skin is nice and primed before we get started. And I did do my brows off camera, so if you guys would like to see a in-depth eyebrow tutorial, I can definitely do that as well. Just drop that comment. Okay, so after we get our face primed, we're going to go in with our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'll list the shade below. And we're going to prime our eyelids so we can start playing in these eyeshadows, honey. So here you just see me tapping the concealer into my lid to make sure that it's nicely blended and smooth. We don't want no creasy lid, so make sure you blend it out really good. And then you're going to do the same to the other eyelid. So after we get our eyelids all primed, I'm going to go in with my self-care journal, which is my palette from my beauty brand Daijour Beauty, in the shade Spa Day. And I'm just going to use that color to add color back into my lids. Of course, keeping in mind what you do to one side, you want to repeat on the other. And I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this. I guess that's the Virgo in me. So I'm just going to let you watch me go back and forth until it's evenly coated on both sides. And when it comes to placing my eyeshadow, at this particular part of my routine, I like to, of course, place it where I would like it and then work on blending it in. After I get Spa Day where I would like it placed, I go in with the Nubian Juvia's Place palette, and I use this brown shade from the palette to begin my smoky eye. I don't want just a basic smoky eye, so what I'm doing is I'm laying the brown as my base. That way I can build on that and create more of a natural smoky eye. And no, I am not a professional makeup artist. I am a self-taught makeup artist. Just someone who had a love for makeup. So that's where it started when I was young. I used to always do me and my friends makeup before the party. And so, yeah, it's always been my thing. And here I'm just repeating the same steps on the opposite eye, of course. And let me just go ahead and tell you guys before it gets too out of hand. My camera placement and me looking down, yeah, okay. It was tragic this time, okay? I'm going to go ahead and admit it before you guys do. However, just like anything else, the more I do it, the better I will get. So please, bear with the kid. Oh, see. Here I go already, y'all. I warned you. So this is pretty much just me repeating the same steps that I discussed previously with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch that. And yeah, we'll be back. I'm about to go in with my P. Louise base in the shade black, of course. And I'm going to use that to start creating my smoky eye. And I do have hooded eyes as well, you guys, so you are going to see me look up. Even though we're not doing a cut crease, I want to make sure that my eye look is visible. So you will see me do that. And just in case I haven't already mentioned, this is my first tutorial, you guys, so let me know what you would like to see from me. Let me know if this video was helpful. Let me know if you like this look, if you tried it yourself. Let me know if there's any type of makeup struggles that you have. I'm sure I have some type of hack or some type of mechanism that made it easier for me. So, yeah. And again, it's some things that I want to improve on as well. So that's kind of why I'm here also. So I can learn from someone and I can help someone. Pay it forward, you know? So here you just see me repeating the same step to the opposite eye, of course. Okay, you guys, so after I get the P. Louise eyeshadow base where I would like it placed, I'm going in with this black shade, Late Nights, from another Daijour Beauty palette, the Summer Takeover. And we're just placing it over top of our base. And here you just see me using the same type of patting motion to place the eyeshadow in the spot I would like it. And then I work on blending it out in circular motions. And don't forget, what we do to one eye, of course we want to do to the other. And after I get the eyeshadow placed in the spot I would like it in, of course, as mentioned, you guys, we're going to go back in and blend, blend, blend. No, but seriously, we're going to go back in and we're going to work on blending those harsh lines and giving it more of a natural effect so it doesn't look so harsh and rugged. I'm just saying, because we don't want to look scary, right? We want to look cute. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to look cute. So, like I said, we're going in and we're going to blend, blend, blend. You see me getting rid of those harsh lines, creating more of a natural gradient smoky eye instead of a scary costume smoky eye. And here you can see me going back in with the Nubian palette with that brown shade to also help rid the harsh that the black eyeshadow can sometimes create, making it look more natural and adding color back to my lid. And after I perfect my smoky eye and make sure that it's blended to the gods, I go in back with the Nubian Juvia's Place palette in that shimmer shade, and I put that in the inner corner of my eyes. You know we like that goddess look, right? Oh, I do. So we have to add that. And then I go off camera and put on my eyelashes. I also add a black line of liquid liner on the top of my lids. I just always like to do that to fill in any sort of spaces in case you put your lashes a little too high. It's not really noticeable. Hack. Okay, and then you're going to see me go in with my foundation. I know it looks a little orangey, but stay with me, guys. You have to trust the process. But the foundation that I'm using is from MAC. I'm also mixing it with my Becca foundation. I'll leave the shades down below because, forgive me, I do not remember them offhand. But I love the way that they work together, especially for me because my shade changes in the summertime. Of course, I get a little more melanic is what I like to say. So, yeah, we have to mix sometimes. And I'm just using a Real Techniques foundation brush to blend it out. And I like to pat my foundation into my skin for coverage. I just love the way that a brush gives you that airbrush finish look when you take your time. When you take your time. Because if not, you be out here looking real streaky. Real streaky. And pay me no mind, guys. I like to get my beauty room / creative space and plug up my Alexa, have my music going while I'm getting glammed and what have you. So yeah, you're gonna see me having a party right by myself, which is what I tend to do. And I know I'm not the only one. If you know how to party by yourself, you should like this video just because we two peas in a pod, sweetie. I mean, I always say, if you cannot be good company to yourself, you can't be good company to nobody else. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Anywho, you see me going in with my concealer to do one of my favorite things. I love to highlight and contour because it really brings that edge to makeup that I love. And to be honest, I really didn't even get into highlighting and contour until a few years ago. So I was late to that scene. But I'm using Juvia's Place. I think the shade was number 9. Their concealer, number 9. So, yeah. And the contour that I used was Black Opal's contour stick. And I don't remember the shade, but I will make sure that I leave it below as well. So once I get my highlight and contour where I need it to be, I go in with my beauty blender And that's what I typically use, unless a brush, of course, to blend out my highlight. And you just see me with my hand mirror here, just making sure I get as close under my eye as possible, because we can't be out here with the dark eyes or just looking crazy. Who wants that? So we're blending out that. On the other side, what we do to one side, we do to the other. And then you're going to see me go back in with a Real Techniques. I can't talk today. A Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm going to use that to blend out my contour. And I know you guys see what I'm talking about with the highlight and contour, why it's my favorite part. Like, tell me it's not bringing the dimension. Tell me it's not bringing the edge to this look. Tell me you don't see what I'm trying to give already. I know you do. That's the beauty of makeup. You see it transform before your eyes. And then you see me going down the bridge of my nose, just blending out that highlight. And then you're going to see me go in with a different brush for my contour, because we want that nose snatch, poo. Here I'm just going back in with my beauty blender to blend the harsh edges. If I see any sort of discrepancies from me highlighting and contouring, I just use my beauty blender to soften the edges and bring everything together. And then I use my Beauty Bakery setting powder. I will leave the shade below that I used, but that is what I'm using to set my makeup. And anywhere you highlight pretty much is where you want to set for the most part. If you crease under your eyes or anywhere that you crease especially as well, you're going to want to set, because that's going to help with that. And then I'm just using my foundation brush to brush that off. or tap it into my skin. After I get my setting powder pressed into my skin, I typically go over my face with powder foundation in my shade. And my powder foundation that I use is MAC. Then I go in with my setting spray. Spray, spray, spray. We want it to stay all day. Then you're going to see me going back in, finishing touches with the Self-Care Journal from Daijour Beauty. And I'm using this shade, the gold shade, Level Up, to put under my eye. And I did also use the black eyeliner to put under my eye as well. And the blush binder from the crayon case. And when I tell you I love these blushes, honey, I just got my blush binder about 2 weeks ago, and this was my first time using it. So you're going to see my initial reaction when I put that blush on and I see how pigmented it is. You're going to see me smile because it's giving what I need. So you see me going in and adding my blush. I'm using a deep purple. It's more like a plum shade in the blush binder. And you see me blending it in the upward motion. And then I had to stop and look in the mirror and do a check. You know, just to make sure that my blush is where I needed it to be. And when I tell you it's so pigmented, it really does not take much. I just could not believe what the blush was adding to me, honey. But when I finished it up, here is what you see me doing with some highlight, a little shimmer from Juvia's Place. It's the Juvia's Place loose highlighter, and I love it. Now, a little only goes a long way with this too, so be careful. You will be looking like a disco ball if you don't take it easy. We want to look like goddess, okay? But we don't want to look like disco balls. And the fan brush that I'm using to apply my highlights from Real Techniques. I don't always use a fan brush. Sometimes I just use a regular, contour brush. But that's what we're using today. And I don't know how you like it, but I like a lot of highlight. I mean, I like to glow. Didn't I say I like to give goddess? So we're going to put it everywhere. Just like this. On the bridge of your nose, on your forehead. Sometimes I highlight under my arch on my eyes. I usually do my top lip and then, of course, my cheeks. And then you'll see me going in with a ultra matte lippie, also from my beauty brand Daijour Beauty, in the shade Epic. This is a trick that I like to do for my bright red lippies, especially because I already got big lips, so I don't need to draw extra attention to them. They already going to get attention, okay? Like, let's just be real. So then I'm going in with another shade from Daijour Beauty in the shade Ladies Night. Tell me a red lip does not give you Ladies Night. Okay, yeah. So I'm going in with that on top of Epic, and then you're going to see me blending out the harsh edges, finishing up the look. So guys, I'm sorry that it took so long. Please know that it's going to get faster the more that I do this. It is my first one, but I'm all done. Let me go get dressed and transform and come back and show you what it looks like done, okay? Okay guys, so here is the finished look. Yes, I love it, and I hope you do too. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please drop them down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.